The Agro-Processing Productivity Enhancement and Livelihood Improvement Support Appeals, a 6-year project developed by the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development in collaboration with the World Bank and other stakeholders, is designed to support policy thrust on food security, local production, job creation, and economic diversification. Kano, being the commercial capital of northern Nigeria, is selected among states to benefit from the initiative so that agricultural productivity will be boosted and farmers' linkage with agro-processors will improve. Since the project kickstarts in Kano, a lot has been achieved. First is the sensitization of tomato, wheat and rice farmers from the 44 local government areas of the state. Eligible ones were then registered. 21 community interest groups under wheat production, 40 community interest groups under tomato, and many under rice value chain. Both tomato, rice, and wheat farmers were taught new ways of farming under the project, using new improved technology to increase their productivity. They were taught deep urea placement, line spacing, post-harvest management techniques. Improved seeds were also provided to them as a result. With the support given to them in terms of production, more tons of rice, wheat, and tomato continue to be produced by the farmers.
We have supported the production of 2,302 hectares across 150 community interest groups, which those farmers were supported to adopt improved technologies of urea deep placement, improved seeds of Faro 44, line spacing, post-harvest management technologies. These farmers have recorded significant yields. We have seen the difference. An average yield of 5.5 tons per hectare was recorded. And we also have a farmer who recorded 105 bags across 7.2 tons per hectare. So this is, a significant result.
Another key area that had improved lives of the farmers is the processing segment of the project. Rice farmers can now parboil their rice using boiler machine installed for them to dry, grade, polish, clean. 5 groups of farmers have been supported with these technologies of parboiler, dryer, and color sorting machines for an increase in volume and quality in Kura, Kwanadawaki, and Bunkure.
Abin gashi ta kawo mana tallafi na kayan aiki wanda da 'yan garewaninmu buhu 2, buhu 3, yanzu a garwa ɗaya sai mu zuba buhu 7 a lokaci gaba ɗaya, a lokaci ɗaya za mu iya zuwa buhu 55.
Under the processing segment of the Appeals project in Kano, 40 community interest tomato farming groups were equipped with plastic crates for proper storage of their produce and a technology to extend lifespan of the tomatoes. The cooling system was introduced so that the off-takers would have an easy access to quality tomato products. 2 clusters were supported at Umbogo, which will serve as aggregation center and Enkaba market of perishable goods. This is in a bid to stabilize the huge gap between demand and supply of tomato products in Kano State.
the Enkawa market. We are supported with adequate plastic crates, transportation facilities, and even an electrical board which will be providing reliable and timely prices, that is market information prices of crates of tomato daily in that particular market.
In addition, greenhouses were erected at Bagauda to enhance quality production of tomatoes. Off-takers have been identified to buy the produced tomatoes in large quantity from the farmers here.
The farmers are producing the tomatoes, but they need a ready-made market that they can sell these tomatoes to. And that is the only way to improve the production as well as the market linkage for the farmers. So we have accepted from appeals to serve as off-takers of these farmers, which means we are going to buy these tomatoes no matter what quantity they produce, and we will buy it from them and we'll process it and pay them off.
Our greenhouse is 8 by 24, the size.
Greenhouse is one technology that is needed here in Kano State due to the fluctuation in supply, fluctuation in production, and what have you. Greenhouse technology will stabilize the gap in terms of demand and supply of tomato in Kano State.
Not just for tomato, off-takers for rice and wheat have been engaged and are ready to buy the produce from the farmers at a good price and in large quantity.
We as the off-takers, we got plenty of rice from the producers as the farmers. So got assistance from appeals, which makes their production higher than the level they were before. And like now, I think I received almost more than 3,000 bags of paddy from the affiliate beneficiaries as off-taker.
Apart from the support given to 21 community wheat interest groups by the appeals project, in terms of production, an oven machine had since been developed for the state traditional gurasa makers to do their businesses with ease.
Idan aka ce za a yi gurasa kaga muna yi ne da kara da tanderu, kuma yanzu mun samu ci gaba, ko da sanyi ne ko damuna ce kaga da gas zamu yi, kuma zamu yi amfani da oven ne.
Kamar da ina iya yin ta buhu ɗaya haka, buhu ɗaya da rabi, to amma yanzu alhamdulillah sai in yi buhu uku ma a rana.
The machine has the capacity of producing 40 pieces of gurasa in 8 to 10 minutes as against 18 to 30 minutes of the traditional way. It is 100% incubated and owned by the Kano office of the appeals project.
We developed an oven machine which could replace the traditional pot used for producing gurasa, which takes longer time and produces less. The machine we are introducing, the oven machine, produces more 40 pieces in 8 to 10 minutes, as against 16 pieces to 17 in over 30 minutes. This is an enhancement brought to wheat processing in the state, and this is a success story on the side of appeals project, because for over 100 years this technology has not been changed, but appeals project single-handedly has brought a positive change in gurasa making using improved technology.
The dream of the Kano Appeals Office is to take wheat processing to a greater height, so that local foods like talia, tuwo, dashishi, alkubus, and the rest will be served to the teeming populace in grand style. And when the items are processed, they would reach their consumers in an appeal-supported marketing van for healthy consumption. These vans will have access to schools, hospitals, and markets. 17 groups have been supported in that regard.
We also have a mobile marketing van, just like the one used for making shawarma. We also now have one for making gurasa in the state, and it's mobile. It can go to anywhere where there is demand, where there is market, and then prepare within 5 8-10 minutes gurasa is ready, you take and go. And then they can also move to hospitals, schools, especially tertiary institutions, and be serving people. So we are targeting youth and women. As we speak, over 4 groups have received benefits of these technologies.
Appeals Kano office had been commended by some key stakeholders based on its ability to transform the state's agricultural sector.
Permit me at this juncture to restate the commitment of the present administration of supporting local production through provision of improved production inputs to achieve increased productivity, production, processing, and marketing of agricultural produce, and also appreciate the immense contribution the Appeals project towards achieving this state objective.
The project team, all the projects here in Abuja, in Kano State, we've met all the project teams, the state coordinators. We can see commitment, dedication, and passion in the implementation of the project, and also the supervisory role being played by the Ministry of Finance of the state under the leadership of the Honorable Commissioner of Finance.
This is a very good visit, and I'm highly impressed with the way the leadership of the minister has taken to exercise her duties and how cooperative they are, and the word of encouragement being given by them is highly impressed.
All these feats were achieved with the support of Bayero University Kano, Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, NADA, and Sasakawa Africa, among other key stakeholders in the agricultural sector. The Kano Appeals Office hopes to continue improving lives through agricultural commercialization so that more products will be packaged for local and international use.